code has been validated.
That's
You know, it's what is coming is a certificate. It's just a certification. Because I mean, do you see what we have done? This is everywhere. Everywhere. Like, people are talking about Nigeria from countries that we did not even know existed. Like, what more do you want? It goes beyond, it has gone way beyond the certificate, and it has gone way beyond the plaque. And because I know in my heart that we did everything by the books, every single thing by the books, we made sure that we left absolutely no stone unturned when we looked at the guidelines. We got the timekeepers, we got the adjudicators, we ran their shifts, we did it all. We measured every single meal that was made, we measured the yield, we counted the numbers, we have all the statistics, we have all the documentation. Like, it wasn't child's play. It was a very deliberate attempt, and we put in the work. And because I know that we put in the work, we were live the entire time. We were live the entire time. So if there was anybody that had the time and watched it from day 1 till day 5, they know that I did it. They know that we did it.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, Chef Hilda Baci grants the press an interview. Chef Hilda Baci, the Guinness World Record breaker, has been on the news lately. Yes, she broke Guinness Book World Record for the longest cooking time for an individual. The former record was set by an Indian chef, later turned on in 2019, who cooked for 87 hours 45 minutes. Chef Hilda Baci went ahead to break that record and set a new record of 100 hours 40 minutes. But yes, she cooked for 4 days and she cooked for 100 hours and 40 minutes, and she served over 150 meals and over 3,000 people. I did a full video on her cooking marathon and how she cooked for over 100 hours. The link is in the description box. But today the video is about her press interview after she broke Guinness Book World Record. It was an emotional time for Chef Hilda, her team, her mom, family, followers, and the whole of Nigeria, because this new record she set has put Nigeria on the map of great accomplishments. People in Nigeria and all over the world celebrate Chef Hilda Baci for this remarkable and phenomenal achievement. Her story is a story of faith in God, purpose, determination, planning, preparation, capacity, smart work, and smart thinking. Her story is a story of teamwork, pushing beyond limits to inspire others. I hope Chef Hilda Baci's story inspires you to dream big and work towards your dream. In her press interview, she shares her story, how they accomplished this great feat. She also talked about her mother, her team, and what next. Enjoy the rest of the interview. See you at the top, friends.
Okay, they have a lot of questions. So, I'm hooking up.
My name is George Hildabaci. I came all the way from a part of states to witness this.
I'm a boy for the cookathon. I don't take your support for granted. Now, your next question was about when I started the attempt. I would say the first day was the hardest day. I almost gave up at least 6 times on the first day. And as time went on, and my family, my friends, my followers and just the general public that came and, sort of became part of the dream and became part of, like, will I call it the journey. Even when I wanted to give up and I saw how invested people were, it dawned on me more that I knew I wasn't doing this for just myself, but in that moment, it was more about the people that were there. And I could not have finished that 100 hours without those people. So I could not have those days or help me get through those hours and help me get through those, very, very difficult times. I would say I drew a lot of strength from God because, honestly speaking, my body did fail me. My body failed me so many times. And every single time that my body failed me, especially on the first day, I cried to God and I begged for a miracle. I remember on the second day, we had an entire worship session under the rain. I wasn't under the rain, but the people that came there, my brother, my friends, my followers, like the people that were there were under the rain, not a care in the world about pneumonia or sickness, or they stayed there and they prayed and they cried with me for at least 3 hours, just begging God for strength. Because honestly, my body had told me, I'm done. I'm not doing this with you anymore. If you are going to continue, people, just give us a chance. Honestly, just give us a chance because we will thrive in the most difficult conditions. In the most difficult conditions. People couldn't breathe in that place and they were still there. They were still cheering. They were still chanting. They honestly just wanted to see me get to the end. Like, nothing beats that feeling. That people that don't know you from Adam, don't know your father, don't know your mother, decided to come and fight for a cause because they believe in you. It's honestly everything. Lastly, how will I feel if my record is not validated? To me, my record has been validated. That's right. What is coming is a certificate. It's just a certification. Because, do you see what we have done? This is everywhere. Everywhere. Like, people are talking about Nigeria from countries that we did not even know existed. Like, what more do you want? It goes beyond, it has gone way beyond the certificate and it has gone way beyond the plaque. And because I know in my heart that we did everything by the books, every single thing by the books, we made sure that we left absolutely no stone unturned when we looked at the guidelines. We got the timekeepers, we got the adjudicators, we ran their shifts, we did it all. We measured every single meal that was made, we measured the yield, we counted the numbers, we have all the statistics, we have all the documentation. Like, it wasn't child's play. It was a very deliberate attempt, and we put in the work. And because I know that we put in the work, we were live the entire time. We were live the entire time. So if there was anybody that had the time and watched it from day 1 till day 5, they know that I did it. They know that we did it. So if the attempt is not validated by Guinness, it's their problem. Yes, my mom, I would say I'm my mother's daughter. My mother is very driven and she's very determined. Anything she sets her mind to do, she does it. She said she wanted her children to go to the best schools, she did it. She said, she always puts her mind to things and she does it. And I always say to myself that if my life is anything like my mother's, I just need to be consistent and I'll do well. So yes, my mother has played a huge role in who I am today. Now, your second question is on teamwork. And I feel like it's important to start with this. We live in a time where a lot of people are scared to give credit, where everybody wants to come and then something like this happens and you want to You want to be in a space where you're like, you can say, oh, I did it by myself, you know. It's difficult to get to a place where there is a we. Now, common goal, or are you against it? Now, if your answer is that you are for this common goal, then we will find a way to align. We will always find a way to align. You know, a lot of people don't understand that emotional intelligence plays a huge role in ensuring that you're able to communicate with people and have a good working relationship with everyone. That doesn't mean that, you know, there was a lot of teamwork, but it doesn't mean that we didn't have our conflicts. We did. I think I even posted a video where we spent like hours debating. We had an entire debate for at least 2 hours in one of our strategy sessions for something about the cookathon, you know, during the prep time. But in the end, we were all still laughing. Everybody didn't go away getting what they wanted, but we just understood that this is for the greater good. And if we go with this decision and it doesn't work out, we pivot and we go to the next decision. The thing is, that one next is one of the things that give me anxiety. You know why? Because when you do something like this and then there's this much attention on you, everyone is waiting for the next thing that you're about to do. And everybody expects that the next thing that you're going to do has to be bigger than the last thing that you have done. But I've made a conscious effort to tell myself that this was a means to an end. There were reasons why I decided to do this. Before now, I own a restaurant, I teach, and one of my biggest goals is I want Nigerian recipes to be propagated across the world. You know, I want it to be a normal thing to make egusi soup in an American home. I want you to be able